Have you ever woken up to find your sneaky little toddler snoozing next to you in the bed and you have literally no idea how they got there? Or maybe you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and you find a little friend has dragged his blankie in and made himself a little cot on your floor without making a peep. Well, you got to give it to these sneaky little ninja kids. But with the right tools, you can outsmart your kiddo and stop this room invasion from happening. I've heard stories about sneaky room invading kids for years. Parents wake up surprised to find their kids sleeping in the bed next to them or sleeping at the foot of the bed or even sleeping on the floor of their room. They wake up thinking, gosh, when did little Tommy get here? I didn't hear a thing. Well, listen up. If you want to stop your kid from coming into your room every night, you have the power to make it stop. But first, we got to start with some tough love because you, as the parent, have as much responsibility for what's going on at night as your child does. By not preventing little Tommy from coming into your room, you're allowing it. Your inaction is delivering the message that it's okay, that it's acceptable. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh no, I'm not allowing it. I just literally can't hear him. He's so quiet and he's so sneaky, like I don't catch him. But unfortunately, that's not an excuse because we've got to think about it from his perspective. So from his perspective, he's coming in every night and you're not stopping it. You're not taking it back to his room. Nothing's happening. So it must be allowable. So by not doing anything, you're delivering the message that it's okay. And that's exactly why it keeps happening. Let's look at this a different way. Fast forward a few years and let's say Tommy's 13 and he starts sneaking his cell phone into his bedroom overnight and he's playing games on his phone all night long and texting his friends. Would you let that keep happening just because it's not really disturbing you and it's kind of tricky to catch? No, I don't think so. I don't think you would just let that keep happening. I think you'd figure out some controls to put in place so that your rules are being followed all day and all night. So let's dig a little deeper into why the sneaky room invasion keeps happening, why you've kind of let it go on. Well, my guess is that you just don't know what else to do. I mean, if you're going to acknowledge that Tommy's coming into your room, then that means that you're going to have to wake up and do something about it in the middle of the night. And that's not fun. So maybe allowing him in has kind of just been like the easiest, path of least resistance for a while. But now you're here and you're looking for answers and you want to make it stop. So let's just admit the kind of permissive role that you've been playing and let's move forward and make a change. All right, so the first step is catching them in the process of trying to get into your room. Now, I know that your kid is so quiet and so sneaky, and I know that you're dead asleep, but listen to me. Your child is not a professional home invader. Now that you are here and you're really ready to make a change, catching them in the act is really not that hard. There's a few things you can do. One idea is lock your bedroom door. When the door is locked, they can't sneak in. They got to knock. They got to wake you up. And then there's your chance to stop them from coming in and escort them back to their room. Another idea is to hang a bell on your bedroom door if you don't want to lock it. That way the bell will ring. If someone opens the door, you'll be alerted, you'll wake up, and there's your chance to prevent them from coming in. Or you could even hang a bell on their bedroom door so that you'll be alerted when they're opening their door and they're on the move. And again, that's your chance to stop them from coming in. Or you can buy a cheap motion detector on Amazon and you can place it in the hallway between their room and your room, and it'll make a dinging sound when your child walks by it, and then you'll know that they're on the move, and that's your chance to prevent them from coming in. So you can see that there are many ways to prevent your sneaky toddler from actually making their way into your room. I think the harder part here is really admitting that you have been allowing it and figuring out what else to do instead. So if you want to learn more about setting up a plan to get your kiddo happy and comfortable sleeping in their own room all night long with no wake-ups, then join me in my next Toddler Sleep Masterclass. It's a totally free class. You just have to save your spot and you can do that here. toddlersleepmasterclass.com.